Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so potential buyers have more information about the seller and the business to make a buying decision. Before we dive in, let's go over a brief summary of this business. So it is an Amazon FBA business created in December of 2015 in the home niche. The average monthly revenue for the business is $50,897 and makes an average of $10,945 per month in net profit. The assets included in the sale are a Seller Central account with 17 SKUs, supplier relationship, there's one supplier, US trademark, and just as a disclaimer, inventory is not normally included in the list price, but further details can be provided to verified buyers. So for everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 58199 to learn more about the business, or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So that's a brief overview of the business for sale. Let's hear from the seller with me today. So welcome to the show, Jim. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Great. Well, I'm looking forward to learning more about you and your business. So to start, can you tell us a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yes. So in 2015, I've already done wholesale business on this niche for years and have seen how Amazon grew so fast. So I'm a bachelor in marketing. I could see that it was clear and proved obviously that Amazon as an e-commerce platform had a huge potential to grow in the future. That's why I started to run Amazon store from 2015.
Nice. So you were a wholesaler and then you moved into Amazon. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. Okay. And why did you choose this niche?
Yes, before I started to run Amazon store in 2015, I have been a vendor to supply this niche for years to Harbor Freight Toast, which had about 500 stores in that time. And now there's about 1,200 retail stores in 48 states. So at the same time, I visited main retailers, including Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, Ace Hardware, Walmart, and Target every 2 or 3 weeks to see how this niche was selling and their designs. And also I traveled to different states, and every place I could see so many families use this product around their house for lighting decoration. So I could see there were great potential on this product to grow. So that's why I started to sell this niche on Amazon.
Wow, interesting. Did your product research by seeing how this product was sold in brick and mortar stores, going to the US and actually seeing the sales?
Yes, I see this product sold in the Harbor Freight stores.
Mm-hmm.
And also I'm going to visit other main retailers every 2 or 3 weeks to see how this is going and how their designs develop. So I'm really impressed on this niche.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay. And you said you created this business starting in 2015. So why are you deciding to sell the business now?
Yes, currently I spend most time on the business. So I think that it's time for me to sell the business and find the right buyer so the buyer can focus on and make a significant and grow. So I can get the return on my investment in the past, while the buyer will get paid when the buyer grows the business with much more value in the market. Actually, I have developed the molds and samples of new product lines and also upgraded on current product lines for the buyers to grow in new year and in future.
Nice. So during which you built this business, what did you learn from building this business that just seemed to work?
Yes, Amazon itself has a huge traffic and is the most popular search engine for people who are looking for shopping. So the most important thing is to utilize traffic on Amazon, so which is the majority of the traffic, to the listing and to the storefront. What we do, we will create like PPC campaigns. So understand, test on different keywords, test on different kinds of campaigns provided by Amazon. So then we will find the winners that convert good and that is very profitable. So we will keep landing and we will scale up a little bit and so to grow. So we get more sales. So PPC campaign actually is very important for business on Amazon.
Got it. So utilizing Amazon's traffic by running PPC campaigns. Okay, great. And was there anything that you tried with this business that didn't work so well?
Yes, for instance, on like a PPC campaign, so we need to take away the keywords and campaigns that do not convert good. And also we test different kind of products. So some products that are sold not very well, so I will stop to get the inventories. Then I will continue on some products that is still very good. And also I develop new products to explore new opportunities and see the potential if we can get more items so to grow the business.
Got it. So it sounds like PPC worked really well for your business, but also that there were, of course, keywords and campaigns that were not so profitable, which is very similar to a lot of sellers' experience on Amazon. And yes, also with testing out some products that just don't work out as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And now that you've been running this business for a while, can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business for maintenance?
I spend about 5 hours per week just watching sales and advertising campaigns, check inventory, and respond to the customers. Or set up shipment 1 or 3 times per month to send a new inventory to Amazon Fulfillment Center. It depends according to the busy season or it's not busy. So busy, so you have to create more shipment to Amazon Fulfillment Center.
Got it. And you mentioned this a little bit in some of your other answers when you talked about how you've created other samples for potentially new products. But if you were to keep this business, what are some ways that you would try to grow it?
Yes. So I've already developed molds, samples, so of new product lines, and also upgraded on current product lines. So this is I'm prepared for next year. So to grow the business in next year.
Nice. Okay, that's what you said. You already have the molds ready for new products and you've upgraded the pre-existing product line.
And also I have samples ready, developed ready.
Oh, okay. Nice. I'm sure a buyer will appreciate that.
Yes, sure. I have to have a buyer. I hope the buyer will do great, do better than me. So I need to have some prepared, have good foundation for the buyer.
Very nice. And so, of course, with any opportunities, there's always risks associated with really any business model. What do you think are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
Yeah, so keep a closer look a sales page on different SKUs. So find the best selling SKU. So just need to keep the inventory consistent. Also, you will need to watch the PPC campaigns to avoid too much spend on some keywords, which did not convert well.
Got it.
And important to watch on the inventory. If necessary, so you have placed new orders to supplier. So get the inventory so always enough to send it to the Amazon Fulfillment Center.
I see. So if you're selling too quickly, to just make sure that you are not running out of inventory.
Yes, you have enough inventories ready to send to Amazon Fulfillment Center. That's a good news if the sales very fast.
Yep, that is a good problem to have. And it's a problem that many Amazon sellers face, just having to manage inventory. All right. So the last few questions I have for you here are, how much support are you willing to offer buyers?
I will offer the standard 30 days of email and Skype support.
Okay.
So try to help the buyer to start. So they're saying by themselves.
Yep, sounds good. The default 30 days to help with that transition. Okay. And would you commit to a non-compete on this business?
Definitely.
Perfect. And are you open to something like an earnout?
No. So I'm not open to an earnout, but a cash upfront.
A cash upfront deal. Okay.
And most sellers do.
Okay, sounds good. And last two questions I have for you. Putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
Yes, it's worth buying. First, we'll talk about the Amazon. Amazon is keeping growing, builds like more and more warehouse and fulfillment centers every year. Amazon is growing its like own truck department and dispatch department nationwide. So Amazon is building higher moat to distribute the goods over America and deliver the orders so fast during final miles to the buyers. And for product itself, is a category that keep growing all the time. There's a lot of potential for more people to have this product to use it on their like, for their house.
Yep. So pretty much that this business is worth buying because it's very much embedded in the Amazon business model, and this business model just seems to keep growing.
Yes.
All right. And last question, is there anything you think that I might have missed that you'd like to add?
Yes, so currently we work with one supplier only, and the supplier just recently they enlarged their production capacity, so to be no problem for the buyer when the buyer grows the business and place more orders. So it's no problem for the supplier to produce and manufacture products for the buyer.
That's good to know. So you mean the supplier can grow as quickly as the buyer wants to grow the business? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, actually, the supplier have already enlarged production capacity so early of this year. So it's no problem for the buyer to have like a enlarge the business, so get place more orders.
Okay, awesome. Well, Jim, I think that's the perfect spot to wrap this up. So thank you so much for sharing your story and joining us on today's episode. And I hope your business is purchased in the near future and by the right buyer.
Yes, thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 58199. And if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. And once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.